Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Christina Moody Lawson with me. And dust off your running shoes because we need them for this 5K.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to tell us all about this fun run coming up and how to sign up and what it's called and why it's called that. So tell us a little bit about it.
So this is an inaugural event in Bristol. It's brand new. So the event is called Get Your Rear in Gear, and it is an event for colon cancer awareness. All the money raised will stay local, and that's why I chose to work with the Colon Coalition, was because all the money stays right here in Bristol to help patients. So when we raise the money is going to be in conjunction with HMG and Healing Hands, and it will be used for colonoscopies for patients who are uninsured or underinsured and can't get those services without help. So a lot of times patients don't have the ability to get a colonoscopy, and early detection for colon cancer is key. So 90% survival rate if you catch it in stage 1. So it's completely curable if you do have it. So the reason that I brought the event here is I am a colon cancer survivor. Oh, wow. So I was diagnosed at 35. I do have family history. My cousin passed away, unfortunately, at 34, and my aunt passed away at 62 from colon cancer. So it is something that's in my family and is very near and dear to my heart. So when I started researching our area, I realized we had no events geared towards colon cancer in our area. So I'm hopeful that this event can continue for years to come.
Well, that's amazing. Now, did you get a screening early because it was in your family?
I did. I actually had some symptoms, and I think people are unfamiliar with the symptoms. Okay. And so part of the colon cancer 5K will do some outreach. So when you attend the 5K, you'll get some information and find out more about if you're at risk or not, and the symptoms that may put you in that risk factor category. Okay. So I did have some symptoms, and then I had the genetic components as well. So I contacted a gastrologist and had a colonoscopy, and sure enough, I had cancer. So.
Well, what an amazing thing, and I'm so glad you're here to tell us about it and get this going. This is exciting. So it'll be a 5K. If you're not a big runner, you can still participate. You can walk it.
Absolutely. And I tell people, run, walk, crawl. I don't care how you get to the finish line, just come participate.
So how do we register and get organized, and what's the date?
So the date is March the 9th, and it'll be at Still Creek Park. I wanted to utilize a local park because I think that's a beautiful environment. I know a lot of 5Ks are done in downtown, and I think our downtown is amazing, but I also think that Still Creek is a great place to have it, to utilize that facility. It'll start at 8 a.m. that morning. Okay. And to register, there's multiple ways you can do it. The easiest way, in my opinion, is to just Google search the Colon Cancer Coalition. And when you get to their website, at the very top, there's a tab that says Find an Event. And if you click there, they're in chronological order by date. So you'll just scroll down, and when you get to March, you'll see Get Your Rear in Gear Bristol. So you can register that way. It's on Facebook events. So you can go to Facebook to the events and find it there. You can go straight to Google and just Google Get Your Rear in Gear 5K Bristol, and it will pop up for you that way as well. And then around our area and a lot of our local businesses, I have flyers, and there's a QR code at the bottom, and you can just scan that with your cell phone as well. And I know that the Bristol Health Food Store still has postcards with save the dates on them, and they have the QR code as well. So you can swing by there and get those.
So lots of ways to get this, sign up and get going for that. Well, that's exciting. What about day of registration? People always ask that. Can they show up? And
We'll have a registration table day of, and if you are one of those people like my husband and you procrastinate everything, then you can come that day and sign up as well.
Perfect. Wow. Christina, thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope it's super successful. I'm sure it will be. It's a great cause.
As well. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Have a great day.
We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I have got Mary and Nancy with me from the YWCA with Tribute to Women, and we are 33 years. Is that right?
Absolutely.
This is amazing. It is such a wonderful honor and such a great program. Who wants to start? Should we start and talk about the program? Mary, do you want to start?
Well, I'll talk about
Nancy, you tell us.
I love
to
talk about Tribute for 33 years now. Yes, we're gearing up for our 2024 launching of our Tribute to Women. And we are so proud of this program. Our first two goals when we established Tribute were, number one, to recognize the accomplishments and the outstanding work of women in our region. It is a region award, not just in the Tri-Cities. And our second goal was to raise funds for the outstanding work of the YWCA, which has been around for 80 years now. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
And you want me to tell you about our program?
Absolutely.
Well, we're launching our nominations for 2024, and the deadline is February 15th. So I want you to listen up and see how you can nominate your outstanding woman in organizations, businesses, school systems, whatever organizations can find their outstanding woman and go to our website and seek the nomination form. And we have help for you to fill that nomination form out. It's very important to fill out correctly their accomplishments, your nominees' accomplishments, because these nominations forms are then sent to 3 well-qualified, newly selected every year, outstanding judges of out-of-state judges.
Oh, wow.
So that's very important. These judges then adjudicate the forms, and then we are compiled and we select our award recipients.
Okay.
And it's an honor to be nominated by your organization.
Absolutely.
So we have nominated now over 2,025 women through the years. But you know, there's a lot of women out there that still need to be nominated. So these nominees, award recipients, then are recognized through an award, a very meaningful, exciting gala evening, April the 25th at the train station. And that will be our award ceremony for them. And they are presented this beautiful statue. We love Our Lady statue, which was designed by a local artist in Abington. At the very beginning of our program, she designed the statue, and we're so proud of Our Lady statue. We understand from so many award recipients how meaningful this award is, and the evening at the gala. So we are excited.
And I understand there are some sponsorship opportunities.
Absolutely. There are, I want to say, at least 6 to 7 different sponsorship options that you can pick from, and they all meet different needs, which is amazing. So we just want to invite sponsors to come alongside us, celebrate the women, but also know that their sponsorship makes an even bigger impact than just the awards that we're doing.
And if they want to get more information, what's the best way to do that?
Through the YWCA website, and call the YWCA if you need help in that, the presentation of your nominee.
And it's always amazing to see the women that are nominated, because
every year
so
is
many
more
times-
exciting than the last to hear the accomplishments of women in our Tri-Cities area. And if you live and work in one of these counties that the YWCA serves, you are eligible to be nominated.
That's great. And Mary, this is exciting for you to be involved too, and it's just great for the YWCA.
Oh, absolutely. This will be my first year being involved, and I'm so glad that Nancy came along, because she's been involved from the get-go, and it's just great being able to learn from the amazing women just involved with the event. And to piggyback on what Nancy was saying about the different counties, a lot of times people are amazed at how many counties our YW services. It's actually 21 counties. So that's pretty incredible that the reach is so broad. I did want to also mention that there are 5 categories that women can be nominated in. There is the STEAM education category. There's also finance category, healthcare category, mission impact category, and I knew I was going to forget that.
Well, I have a little business in industry.
Business and industry.
So in healthcare.
In healthcare. So there's literally a category for everyone. So if there's a woman making a difference, definitely nominate her, because there's a category that covers everything.
I love that. It is. It's just, it's a tribute, and it's fantastic.
The other goal, as I've said, the first goal was to recognize successful women, and the second goal is to raise funds for the YWCA. And the YWCA has so many outstanding programs, as you know, the sliding scale daycare center. And that is made such a difference in our community. We have a waiting list to, be used by families that need this daycare service.
Currently, over 150 are on the waiting list just for the child care. And we have 3 centers currently that we operate in the region.
Wow.
We have a wonderful after-school tech program for the girls, which you probably heard a lot about, which has made such a difference in these young women's lives. And just many more teen pregnancy programs. So the list goes on and on.
The prom dresses, we always love that one.
And the bridal shop is
right.
the best kept secret.
Yes, yes. There's just, it is. It's just amazing
It
organization.
It is. And we appreciate your time to
of course.
talk about these exciting moments for us through Tribute to Women.
Well, thank you too for being on today. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Daniel Shue and Heather Moore with me today. And we're talking about the Historic Preservation Award. And the cities are coming together, which is exciting. We've got Virginia side and Tennessee side. So tell us a little bit about the awards. And this is the first time you guys have joined hands.
Yeah, we're really excited.
We are excited. Bristol, Tennessee has watched Bristol, Virginia for several years with this award, and so we finally established our historic preservation program in 2018. So we had a season for 2018 and 2019, and then we had a little COVID break, and then this will be our 5th season starting this year that we're going to do jointly with
It is very
Virginia,
exciting.
Yeah, but I think they have more experience behind them. So.
All right. Well, Daniel, tell us a little bit about it.
We started in 2013. Our first award was in 2014, so this is our 11th year. Okay. And it's been wonderful. We've had great experiences. Right after COVID, we did them in people's yards. And so that was fun too. So it was added a whole different element to it. But we're excited to team up with them to be back in a facility where everybody can gather and make a really big deal out of it, because it is a really big deal.
So tell us a little bit about how do you qualify for the award and how does it work, the program?
So Virginia has 5 historic districts. There's Solar Hill Historic District, which you're all aware of. There's Virginia Hill Historic District, which is the Lee Street area. There is the Euclid District, which is obviously around Euclid Avenue. And then there is the Warehouse District and Downtown Commercial. And so we're pretty general, like they are, about how a house qualifies. We look for as much restoration as possible, but we understand that people aren't going to follow the Secretary of Interior standards all the time. So just, as long as your house is old and you've done a great job, you probably qualify.
Okay. And what about Tennessee side?
Tennessee's awards. Tennessee. We have 3 established historic districts: the Downtown Commercial Historic District, the Holston Avenue Neighborhood Historic District, and the Fairmount Area Historic District. So awards are available in those areas. Additionally, a citywide award is available, and a stewardship award is available for a person or individual who has gone above and beyond in that historic preservation effort. And the committee on our side has talked about maybe a mid-century modern award this year.
Ooh.
So we'll see. So new awards might pop up.
Surface.
We'll see. Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
But again, the award criteria are not the national standards at all. They're much more general.
A little bit more lenient, because it can be tough.
I'm sorry to interrupt. The fascinating part is, though, where people from out of state are moving into Bristol, there's a little more true restoration happening. So who knows how the game will change a little bit later, because there are houses that are absolutely perfectly restored in Bristol now, and we're very excited about that.
And the important thing is applications are available now on both sides. We're working together, but both sides have the separate applications through the city website, and the deadline is March 31st.
Okay, so you need to get on this if you're wanting your house to make this award.
Yeah.
That's great. So it is coming up. So
And
just
it's
jump
free.
online, and we can put those up on the screen for you, the website, so that everyone can go to it and just fill out your application. And you never know, you may get a phone call from one of these lovely people here. That's exciting. Well, thank you so much. Anything we're missing that you want to share?
It's free.
It's
There's no
free.
Yeah.
It's free. We like free. That's great. Well, yeah, you've put all the money into the house. You need a little
Right.
break somewhere. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on.
Thank
and
you.
I know it'll be amazing. And it
Thank
really
you.
keeps the character of both
Yeah.
Bristol sides by having something like this, which really is amazing.
Such
So,
a resource. Yeah.
It is. So thanks so much. And
Thank you.
don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Wes Ritchie with me today, and we're talking about how to get rid of all that household trash.
Yes.
How do we do this? How does the city collect this in a timely manner and keep our streets nice and clean and our properties looking tidy?
Well, currently we run trucks, at least 4 every day, on a route-based system, picking up brush in bulk. And
Okay.
we're trying to become more efficient at that. So I'm here today to kind of tell you about some proposed changes we would like to do to improve our efficiency and make it easier for collection. So basically, if you put something outside of the can, what we would like for you to do is fill out a form, and you can access that form on our website. And I think it's www.bristoltn.org/brush in bulk. And you can fill that form out, and it lets us know basically what your address is and what you have out there, and we can schedule that pickup. It'll make us hopefully more efficient, and we may even be able to get it faster than we normally would.
That's great. I
And-
love this idea.
We feel like we may have some cost savings. We may use less diesel, and we may be able to use our employees, in other things that they need to do throughout the day.
So, okay, I know what brush is, but what's bulk?
Well, that would be like a couch,
Okay.
refrigerator,
Okay.
wood. If you tear off your deck,
Yeah.
if you replace the toilet in your bathroom,
Okay.
things of that nature. So things you wouldn't normally put inside your garbage can.
Right.
So of course, you don't have to call us or anything, for your garbage collection. That's on a route base, and that will
Right.
continue to stay that way. But we want to try this and see if the community likes it and see if it works for us. And so we're going to give it a try.
I love this idea. This is great.
And
We've got a great director
another
here,
good
don't we?
thing is if there's a problem, it lets us know who to contact.
Perfect.
Occasionally we run into things, we can't collect it because somebody parked their car in front of it, or a neighbor parked their car in front of it. So we can contact you, say, hey, we came by, couldn't collect it because the car was in the way. Make sure that car's moving, we'll come back.
Okay.
So you don't have to call us. We might be able to call you and tell you what the problem is.
Oh, that's
We'd have a
perfect.
contact. So.
Well, this is great. So definitely get online if you've got trading out. Spring cleaning, a perfect time to let
Yes.
this come up. I feel like it's spring cleaning anyway.
And
I know we're
hopefully-
not quite there, but we're getting there.
Hopefully we'll save the city some money and time and effort and all that. So
That's great.
our operators will certainly appreciate not having to drive down every dead end road
Mm-hmm.
every day and turn the truck around. And that could reduce accidents too as well. So
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for being on today. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.